how are you? Today I'm going to make a very quick, super cheap, and very easy recipe for you. It can be for lunch, it can be for dinner. It's a great option if you're looking to lose weight, and it's very low in carbohydrates, so stick around until the end because you won't want to miss it. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. I have new videos and recipes every day. You're going to love them. Let's get started with our recipe. I'm going to start heating up my pan here, and I want to remind you that the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information will be down below in the description, as always, along with other videos that I like to include with tips. I'm already heating up my pan here. The first thing I'm going to do is add a little olive oil. And sometimes you ask me if you can cook with olive oil. We just can't let it reach its smoke point. I have a video here on the channel where I talk more about this. Everything about olive oil, its benefits. I'll leave that down here for you as well. I'm going to add a bit of chopped garlic here so we can get all its benefits and give it a light saute. Remember that I also have videos here about how to consume garlic the right way to activate more allicin and get the most benefits from garlic, and I'll leave that down here for you as well. Keep in mind that this garlic seasoning is optional. It's just a seasoning I want to use. You don't necessarily have to saute it like this, but it does add a special touch. If you want to use other things as well, like onion, it's up to you. You can add them. I'm just going to wait for it to get lightly golden here. And I'm already going to add my carrot, which will be the base of our dish. This carrot is grated with the skin on because I always like to keep it, since that way we get more fiber from it. Remember that carrots are low in calories, despite the misconception some people have that carrots are high in calories or have a lot of carbohydrates. That's not true. I have a video here on the channel talking more about this, which is, do carrots make you gain or lose weight? I'll leave it down below for you in case you want to know more about it. And remember that carrots are a great source of vitamin A and antioxidants, so they're very beneficial for our health. I'm going to add a few more seasonings here, which are optional, but will make all the difference. I'll put a bit of turmeric in here. Remember that turmeric has several very interesting health benefits. It's highly antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, and we can enhance its effects when we add a bit of fat. We've already added olive oil and a bit of black pepper, so I'm going to add it here because the piperine in black pepper helps with the absorption of turmeric in our intestines. I'm going to add a bit of salt here and some chives. Again, this is optional and it's a seasoning I like, but if you prefer to use parsley, cilantro, cumin, whatever you like, you can add it. Now we're going to wait for the carrots to soften a bit. I'll lower the heat here so we can move on to the second step because it's super quick. Hold on. And remember to check down below in the description for my video of lunch and dinner recipes with special tips. Actually, there's a whole playlist that I'll leave here for you to get inspired. So take a look there later as well. So, look. Our carrots are cooked now, you can see it. I'm going to put them here in this bowl and clear everything out so we can move on to the second step. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm just going to put them here to get everything organized and let them cool down a bit. You'll understand why I'm doing this in a moment. All right, I've got the frying pan here. Before we finish up, I'm just going to give everything a quick mix since the carrots have cooled down a bit. So here I have my eggs. I'm just going to break the yolks to mix them with the whites. This is just to blend everything well when we mix it with the carrots here. So I add it in. Let me scrape it out. When you try this recipe, leave a comment if you liked it. I'd love to hear how it turned out. We mix everything together here. That's why I waited a bit, because if we mix it with the carrots while they're too hot, it'll end up turning into scrambled eggs, which isn't what we want. So look, now we turn on the skillet here. And while I finish mixing this, it will start heating up, just so we don't put everything into a completely cold pan. It's already mixed. I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil here, just a small amount, to grease the pan. And now we carefully add our mixture to the hot skillet. Let me grab it here with the spatula. This is a great way to add turmeric to a meal that's different from the usual. And the dish, besides being light, turns out super nutritious and flavorful. Remember that I have a playlist of turmeric recipes here on the channel, which can give you even more inspiration. I'll leave it down below for you. I'm going to smooth it out here, level everything. I'll cover it so it can cook and get well done. Now we just wait a few minutes and I'll be back to finish up. Let's see now if it's cooked. It's at the perfect point for what I want. It's at the perfect consistency, and now we can add our filling. So now I'm going to add a bit of mozzarella. This mozzarella is light, and remember, this is optional. If you don't want to add it, you don't have to, but it will give a special flavor to our recipe. Also remember that the amount of cheese you use will be related to the number of calories. I also have a video here talking about the calorie content of cheeses and everything else. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this now and fold my preparation. Look how beautiful it turned out. I'm going to gently press it down a bit. I won't mess with it too much now, and I'll cover it so the cheese can melt. I've already turned off the heat, just letting the cheese melt in this steam. So if you want to turn off the heat and do this, it'll work too. I'll show you on the plate in a moment how it turned out, and I'll cut a piece. Hold on. The smell is so good. Let's cut a piece here so you can see how this delicious dish of mine turned out. Look, make this at home and your whole family will love it. It can even be a dinner. It's a great option for you. And with this cheese melting, I'm going to cut another piece now so you can see the inside. Look how delicious. And it's so easy. Make this at home and you're going to love it. Remember, you can substitute the carrot for another vegetable like beetroot, zucchini, broccoli, cabbage. That will work too. Tell me down below how you're going to make it. I would love to see your comment. My mouth is watering. Give the video a like. Check out the videos I've already left for you down below. Lots of cool playlists that I'll put together with recipes similar to this one. And share it with anyone who needs it. Let's grow this chain of kindness because that's what I want for this channel. The smell is great. See you next time. Bye.